One of the first LEGO sets I ever reviewed on this channel was this tiny little set, the Millennium Falcon Microfighter 75030 from 2014. This set has had many different variations since it was first released. There was a version with an updated Han Solo and another version with Chewbacca, but this was the very first one that came out, and it's held up pretty well. Even the newer versions are just slight variations and changes to the design, but it stays mostly the same. Starting with the ship, you can see that it's built with a lot of very simple pieces, only one printed part in the whole set, this astromech droid head with a print on it for the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon. There's a space to put Han Solo down, and he can just sit down right in there. And there's flick-fire missiles, because it was 2014 and every set had to have flick-fire missiles. The way that they've done the blue exhaust jet at the back looks really great, and the whole design is really robust. It doesn't feel like anything's going to break off. Even the dish is pretty well attached. So it's a good smaller set, especially for little kids. It was one of the first sets Renee built, I think. So it's definitely stood the test of time. We'll move on to the minifig now. The set comes with a single Han Solo minifig. He uses the old Han Solo hair that he used to have for a long time. This was later updated with a hairpiece that looks like this, which is what's seen in basically all Star Wars sets, I think past about 2016, 2017. There was another newer Microfighter that had this hairpiece with Han Solo. I don't think anything else from the design changed otherwise. He has an alternate face expression and back torso print, so it's a pretty detailed minifig for a really small set, and otherwise it's a pretty decent Han Solo. The only thing that needed to be updated was the hair. So overall, my general opinion of the set stays the same after 7 years. It's a decent small set, but it doesn't do much else other than that. It's good for what you get, and there's pretty good detail that encapsulates what the Millennium Falcon is. It's definitely recognizable enough that someone who saw it on the shelf, even if they're not that much into Star Wars, would know that it's a Millennium Falcon. And that's something that the entire Microfighter series does really well. Otherwise, this was a really fun set to review and look back at all these years later, and let me know if you'd like to see more reviews of me covering older sets. Thanks so much for watching and supporting the channel. Bye.